So it should be asking you now. Okay, fab. So come and stand on your mat for me. Just take your feet out nice and wide for me to start off with. Turn the toes out. We're just going to take a big bend of the knees, sweep the arms down and bring them up. And then we just go down the other way. So a little bend and lift, inhaling and lowering back down again. 2 more times. Big stretch up first thing in the morning and coming down, or whenever you're doing it. Big stretch up. Good. Coming down. Come up halfway for me. Arms come out to the side, lifting up and over. Take a nice stretch out to the side. Come back through the middle, taking it over to the other side. Reach the ribs out and back to the middle. We go a little bit faster. Coming over and middle and over and middle and over and middle and over. 4 more times. Coming 4 and middle and 3 and middle. Good. 2. Well done. And last one. Nice. Turn your toes inwards, a little bit narrower. We're going to go for a squat. And you're going to reach your right arm behind you. So I'll go at the side so you can see. Down, reach back, and down. Alternating hands and sit. So don't worry too much about the squat right now. We're just bending our knees, flexing our hips and ankles, and getting that twist in the spine. Good. 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. Good. Now you're just going to bring your heel in to your bottom, swinging those arms, getting a little bit of stretch across the front and a little bit of a hamstring activation. Nice. We're going to change the arms. So we're pulling the elbows back. That's it. Good. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms overhead, pull them down. Lovely. Good. 4, 3, 2. Back to the middle again. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, Claire. Come to the back of your mat for me. We're going to take the arms up a little bit like we do in hip Pilates. We're going to bend the knees, roll down, and walk our way out to our high plank. Hold just for a moment for me. Good. Lift your hips high. Press your heels down. Walk the hands back. 1, 2, 3. Rolling back up again. 3 more times. Nice high arms. Bend at the knees and elbows. Walking your way out. Holding for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Back we come. And arms come high. 2 more times. Bend those knees. Walk out into that high plank. Holding. Good. Well done. And 2 and 1. Lovely. Walk back. And arms come up. Last time, going down and out for me. Holding there. Lovely. For 3 and 2 and 1. Walk it back. Nice. Coming back up to stand. Reach those arms high. So hopefully we're feeling a little bit warmer now. We've done rotation, side movement, and some heart rate raising moves. So got my phone so I can time. What we're going to be doing is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So nice and short bursts. We've got 2 exercises. The first one is a lunge and a knee drive. So we're going to take one leg back. I don't mind which one it is. We're going to lunge and knee drive. Again, we do that in hip Pilates, exactly. Same leg each time. Then we have a 10-second break. We bring our fingertips to the side of our heads and we go into our squats with these hands by the heads, which makes quite a lot of difference. Then we're going to go to the other side for the lunge and knee drive, then the squats, then we will just keep alternating, okay? So we're going to go 4 times through, so it'll be 4 minutes in total. So just starting with the lunge and the hop, take one leg back, doesn't matter which one it is, just remember it though, so you don't do the same leg twice. We'll go in 3, in 2, in 1. So we're lunging down, knee drive. That's it. So it's a little bit like you're about to start a race. driving that knee nice and high. Good. Well done. Lovely. That's it. Bending that knee down towards the floor, driving it up. Perfect. 2 and 1. Lovely. Turn to face the front if that works for you. If you weren't facing the front, bring those fingertips to the side of the head, feet parallel. We go in 1. Off we go. So 20 seconds of squats, just pushing those hips forward as we stand tall, but without thrusting the ribs out or going into your lower backs. Checking knees and ankles. That's it. 2 and 1. Lovely. I'm just going to turn around so I can use my other leg, but if you need to face a different way, it's fine. Just make sure you use your second leg. Off we go. Lunge, knee drop. So we're trying to push off the front heel, but we use the propelling, I don't know what the word is, of the back toe to push us and help that drive up from the front heel, the straightening of the leg, and we're done. Good. Bring the fingertips by the head, back to parallel for me. Whew, I'm getting quite hot and sweaty already. 2 and 1. So we're bending and stretching, getting those ribs to be connected at the front of the body as we squat and stand tall. Good. Really nice. 20 seconds doesn't seem like a lot till you're doing it. 2 and 1. Well done. So we go back to our first side. And we do that all in 3, 2 and 1. Oh, she says falling over. Now you can add a hop if you'd like. If you want to make it even more of a cardio heart raising move, then absolutely add that hop. Lovely. Really, really good. Well done. 3, 2 and 1. Lovely stuff. Come back into the front, bringing those fingertips either side of the head. We go in 2, in 1, taking that squat and standing tall. Lovely. Good. Penultimate round of squats. We'll finish this first round with squats in a moment. Well done. Good. That's it. We've got 2 and 1. Lovely. Penultimate. No, there's the last set of lunges. We're just going in 2 and in 1, driving down, knee. Remember, you can leave the floor if you want to. That's it. You don't have to. We just get that knee action, that single leg action, switching everything on, working through the body. That's it. Good. We got in 2, in 1. Lovely. Coming to the front. Last set of squats now. Last set of squats. In 2 and in 1. Off we go. Bending those knees and straightening. That's all a squat is really, but there's so much more to think about as well. The glutes driving the hips forward. That's it. Well done. Sitting down into it. We go in 3, 2, 1. First round is finished. Really good. Hopefully that was a nice progression on from the warm-up. Not too much of a baptism of fire. Well done. Okay, we're going to up the time a little, or maybe not, depending on how fast you're going to work. So we have a minute to complete a number of repetitions. I'll show you what the exercise is. We're going to be alternating feet, bringing our knee across to the opposite elbow, twisting from the hips, not the shoulders. So if you can see from the front, when we drive that knee across, the shoulders stay still. It's all underneath. We're going to do 40 of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can take breaks. You can split them up however you want. However, you've got to complete them in a minute. If it gets to 45 seconds and you haven't completed them, you're just going to stop anyway. So I'm going to tell everybody when the 45 seconds has hit. Okay, then we're going to come and stand up. We're going to start with our heels together in our kind of first position. We're going to be stepping out tapping to the floor, coming back in again. Out and back in again. Again, I'll show you from the side. So the spine is long. I'm not leaning forward to get to the floor. I'm bending my knees deeper to get to the floor. Okay, so my arm is long. Helps if you've got long arms like me. You don't have to bend your knees so far. We're going to do 30 of those. So 1, 2. Okay, coming up in the middle. Again, if we get to 45 seconds and you haven't completed 30, you're just going to stop there so you get 15 seconds rest. Okay, thumbs up. If we understand, yeah, fab. Okay. So starting in that high plank position, knee drives, 40 of them. So you're going to count. I'm going to tell you when we get to 45 seconds. If you're not weight bearing on your hands today, you can kick out and in. Don't do the crossing bit. 20 on one leg, 20 on the other. Okay, we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So going as fast as you can, remembering to count. That's it. Keeping your form. Well done. I think I'm on 10. Talking, counting, timing, not my forte of doing them all together. Well done. Good. Oh, we're on 30. Keep those shoulders forward. Lovely. Well done. Yes. Oh, and that's me at 40. Keep going if you need to. Oh, well done. Good. And we're at 45 seconds, so we're stopping regardless, coming up to stand up in our little break. Starting in the middle of our mats, heels together, just getting ready to step out, tap the floor with the same arm as the direction you're going. Off we go. So we're doing 30 of these. We're going to try and get it nice and speedy, almost a little spring in between. That's it. Good. Well done. But we do need to make sure we straighten up in between so that we get that full benefit. Well done. Yes. Nice. Good. On 20 for me. Lovely. I have to say it out loud so that I don't lose count. Yeah. And oh, that's 30. Oh, inner thigh. Well done. 45 seconds now. So stopping if you haven't already. We're going to repeat that. Well, you're going to repeat it. I'm not. We're going to come down to the ground. We're going in 3, in 2, in 1. Off we go. Knee drives over. Counting up to 40. That's it. Well done. Keeping the shoulders forward over the wrists. Whatever version we're doing, if our knees are down and we're doing kicks rather than those knee drives, completely fine. But those shoulders are over the wrists. That's it. Good. Well done. Nice. Getting the twist in the hips. Finding the obliques. Lovely. Well done. Really, really nice. Coming up. Good. Even faster that time, Claire. We've got a couple more seconds if you're still going when you're doing it on your recording. We've got to finish now though. So 45 seconds have passed. And we get ready to do those squats for the second time. Don't worry, it's only 2 times for this round, not 4 like the shorter distances. Here we go. Not distances, what do I mean? Time. That's it. 4, good. So 30 of these, 3, 0. Nice, counting, getting that bottom to stick back, bending the knees and hips, trying not to lean forward. Try and keep that chin up all the time, looking forward for me, getting into the hip creases. Nice, but springing back out of them. Nice and dynamic. Well done. Good. Lovely. That's it, nice. Superb stuff, guys. We're nearly there at 45 seconds, so don't worry if you haven't completed it, but you're going to finish now anyway. Well done. Round 2 is finished. Excellent job, guys. Get yourselves a drink. Get yourselves towel down if you're me. And we shall get going. So our third round, sorry, is back to the old timings of the 20 seconds. Our move is going to be from a high plank to a side plank. So this is our first move. We're alternating sides, rolling on the feet. Now, if that's not an option, you're going to come, you're going to open up, you're going to keep one knee on the ground, you're going to keep opening this way, opening it out, okay? After 20 seconds of that, we're going to stop at one side. Now, you can either have the knee down like I am now, we do our leg lifts at the side, or you can stay in your full side plank and you do your leg lifts at the side here, okay? Then we go back to switching and back to the leg lift, switching leg lifts. There's only 20 seconds, and in the 10 seconds, we will come off those wrists each time, all right? Okay, coming down to the mat. Come to join me on the mat, please. So bringing those hands down, we're going to step one leg out, step the other leg out so we're nice and wide in that high plank, or have one knee down if we're keeping that knee down. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So we're opening, coming back to the center. We don't have to worry about speed so much. We want to get precision. This is going to build your heart rate just by how many muscles are working at once to do it. Okay, lovely. Well done. Nice. Yes, lovely. And we're done already. 20 seconds done. So come down onto your knees. Choose a side for your side lift, either on the knee or with those feet stacked. Off we go. Lifting and tapping. Good. That's it. Nice. Exactly. So if we're in that full plank, finding the balance, making sure the hips are forward. Again, no need to worry about speed. Think about that precision. And we're done. Woo! Well done. Give those wrists a little shake. And we go back to side. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. So opening, coming back, and opening, coming back, and opening. So we're trying to keep the weight forward. That's it. That's the hard thing. Our lower bodies are much stronger than our upper bodies. Just they carry us around all the time. And now we're asking the upper body to do the work. We're done now in 1. Lovely. So we're going to go to the other side for your side plank lift or your side kneel lift. Off we go. Lifting and tapping down with the underneath knee down or with your hips lifted. Well done. So much weight bearing. Got to really use the underside of the ribs under the armpit. Good, so that we don't just go into our shoulders. In 2, in 1, and well done, guys. We've got to do it 2 more times. In 3, 2, and 1. So we're opening. Good. Opening. Coming back. That's it. Nice. Well done. So it's a big movement, I know. That's it. Lovely. Good. Well done. 3, 2, 1. And we're back to the first side with our leg lifts. Got 5 more seconds before we need to do it. Here we go. Off we go now. Lifting and tap. Good. Nice and careful. So it does slow it down a little bit, but that's almost harder than when we're working at speed. Good. Nice. Well done. And done. Okay, 1 set of each. Plank turns and the leg lifts. Good. We don't need to jump to get the heart rate up. 2 and 1. Off we go. Opening, back to the middle. And opening. Take your time, it's fine. We want to get the most out of it. Not do the most number of reps in this round. Reaching. Good, reaching. Lovely, last 2. And 1, well done. Final side for those leg lifts. Give the wrists a good shake. And that's it. 2 And 1. Off we go. Lifting and tapping. Oh, that's it. Really lifting up from the underside of the body. Well done. Really nice. So close now. 3, 2, and 1. Really good. Quite a tough round there. Excellent work. Good. Grab yourselves a drink for our final 4 minutes before we go into our nice 15-minute stretch. So all this hard work does get a reward instantly. And get that really nice stretch, that longer stretch. So we're going to use the length of our mat. We're going to start at one end. We're going to come down and tap each side of our mat. Fast feet. Now, you don't have to even leave the floor. You could just step together and come down. Okay, so you don't have to gallop, but that's quite nice to do that. So we're going to do that 10 times. So you're going to tap 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 of those. Okay, so we're back to our counting. All right, then we're going to come to burpees. 10 burpees. So just going to talk you through your burpee options. We're going to start with the easiest option where we just start from standing. We put our hands down on the floor. We step out, come in, and stand up. Next option is we have a little jump at the top. Put our hands down, jump the legs out, jump the legs in, and coming up again. Okay? Third option, we have that hands down. We come all the way to the floor, jump back, and up again. Okay? So 3 options, all of them completely up to you. We're going to do 10 of those as well. So it's the same deal. When we get to 45 seconds, I'll tell you so that you can have 15 minutes in between. 15 minutes? That will be crazy. 15 seconds in between each round, okay? So starting with our shuffles, our side-to-side shuffles. All right, and this is the last bit of effort. Then we're going to get into our stretch. So come line up one side of your mat, or just pick a distance. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. So we're doing this 10 times. That's it. That's it. Might make it 15. Now I can see how fast you're doing it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make it 15. I've finished my 10 already. So good. Well done. Keep going. Nice. And well done. Lovely. Good. We're going to get into those burpees. Really, really nice. I think we're going to do 20 the next time. The mats are shorter than I thought. All right, we've got about 10 seconds before we go into those burpees. The burpees are going to be a little harder, a little bit more involved. Good. We'll go in 2, in 1. So, taking whichever option you want to. That's it. Nice. Well done. Lovely stuff. That's it. So we're about 20 seconds down. Maybe we've done 4 or 5. That's good. That's what we're kind of aiming for. Lovely. Well done. Keep it going. Excellent. We're nearly at that 45-second mark. We've got 5 seconds left. That's it. Good. Well done. So stopping now, even if you haven't done your 10, if you've just completed your 10. Fantastic. Well done. So we get a little bit longer to recover. We're going to do those shuttles side to side, 20 this time, 20 this time, just to really get us going, okay? We've got about 7 more seconds of our break. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. So 20 of these coming up in the middle. That's it, good. Well done. Yes. Those shuffles. Moving fast, getting some agility work in. That's it. I think we need some extra light in here for the winter mornings. It's getting a bit nice and bright outside, but it's all still dark in here. Good. Well done. Keep going. We're 30 seconds in. Hopefully you've done your 20. That's it, good. If you haven't, you're gonna finish now for sure. Well done. Good, guys. All right. Okay, we're gonna get into those burpees. We've got a little bit longer just to gather ourselves. 10 more seconds, and we're gonna do 10 burpees, and then we get a 15-minute stretch. Well done. Really, really good. Off we go. So taking it down in whichever way works for us. For some reason, I've decided to join in this last round. Sorry if I'm puffing and puffing into the microphone. It's not very nice. Oh. Just check a little time check. Yeah, we got about 10 seconds till we hit our 45-second mark. But I want you to complete your 10 because we've just got our finishing now. Well done. Come to the mat, guys. Come to sit down. Really, really nice. Now, if you did the last sweat and stretch with me, we're going to take the format of what we just did. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to change in our stretch position. So that's quite nice. Gives us a nice amount of time in each stretch. So I'll keep changing position just for best angle for you to see, but you stay the best angle for you to see me. See, I'm really out of breath from my 10 burpees. Holding those hands onto your ankles. Off we go, just pressing our elbows into our knees, nodding our heads, rounding the spine. So this is really good for our spines, as well as our hips. So we're kind of forcing our hips open. Don't know about you, maybe you do, but I don't sit like this. Normally I sit with my legs together. So switching on the inner thighs, we want to just stretch them out, push them down, get the thigh bones in the hip sockets at a different angle to normal. Well done. That head nods. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming up. So little change to our next position. Keep one leg bent. Take the other leg out to the side. You can mirror me or you can do the same leg as me. Doesn't matter. So we've got one in front of us. Take the opposite hand out to the side and up we come in a nice side stretch towards that long neck. Leg. So you're holding on to the front of the ankle. For a little bit of support, you can rest your elbow on your thigh, on your outstretched thigh. We're just reaching away from ribs to hips. So for your necks, if you need to, look down onto the kneecaps, or you can keep looking straight ahead, whatever works for you. Well done. Really reach that top arm out now, and then you get that extra stretch in between the vertebra on the side, sorry, the intercostal muscles on the side of the ribs. And up we come, lovely. We switch sides. So carefully take that leg out, bring the other one in, sitting nice and tall. We're gonna reach that left arm out to the side and up and over we go. So just noticing any differences on this side from the other side. Good, looking straight ahead or looking down. So the first few stretches that heart rate will come down. If you're me, the sweat will be pouring. And keep stretching that upper arm. Yeah, just getting that extra little bit. Squeezing the last drop out of the stretch. Nice. Well done. Good. We've got about 5 seconds left in this one now. Lovely. And coming back up carefully. So we're going to stretch both legs out to the side now. If you wanted to raise yourself up a bit to make it more comfortable or bend your knees, that's fine. We're going to bring our hands in front of us. We're just going to start walking those hands forward either dropping the elbows down or maybe pushing your hands into your ankles, pushing the knees out. That's it. I'll show you from a slight angle. We're leaning forward, trying to keep as flat a back as possible. So the idea is that we're stretching out inner thighs, and we're also getting some nice movement in the hips by using our body weight to stretch that area. Oh, good. 2/3 of the way here now, just holding it, shining that chest forward, maybe going a bit further each time. Well done. Good, and up we come. Good, last of our seated stretches, we bring our legs together, flexing the feet, reaching our arms forward. I'm gonna nod the head, round the upper spine. Maybe we find the toes, maybe it's the ankles or the knees. Just tucking that chin in. And then we keep reaching further forward, maybe sliding to the next level. Either the soles of the feet, if you were already holding your toes, or maybe towards the ankles if you were holding your shins, towards your shins if you are holding your knees. You get the picture. But as all stretching is getting comfortable with the feeling, can't actually really do much to change the range of motion we have, but we just hold it for longer when we just think, right, it's not a bad thing. My body doesn't need to fight it, which is what normally happens. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So we're going to lie ourselves down now, guys. Coming down to the floor. That's it. We're going to stretch our right leg up to the ceiling, holding behind, and we're going to pull it in from now. The other leg stays bent. For the moment, sole of the foot on the floor on that left side. Good. Gently pulling in. So we want to make sure we're pressing our hips down as we're pulling our leg towards us. We don't want to be curling the hips off the mat as well. That will defeat the object somewhat. We want to be pressing the sole of the left foot into the floor so that we've got this kind of anchor point to pull away from. We're not just letting that knee flop out to the side. Well done, guys. We've got about 10 more seconds here. Lovely. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bend that right knee. Just pop the right ankle onto the left knee. Reach through the middle, and we're going to go for our glute stretch. So reaching through, holding behind the left thigh, and pulling in here. Now, you can either just stay exactly where you are, or you keep the left hand on the left thigh, take the right hand, press it against the right knee, gently pulling that left leg in towards you, pushing the right knee away. Shoulders heavy, hips heavy. Good, breathing in. Exhaling out. Well done, breathing in. Exhaling out, letting the shoulders relax. Now it's hard when you're holding on to the legs. We're going to switch positions in 2, in 1. Let the feet both come down to the floor. Now we're going to open the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. So just in between, we're going to have an inner thigh little reset. So opening those knees out. And again, the opening of the knees will likely want to pull your pelvis forward, increasing the arch in your back. That's not a problem unless it becomes uncomfortable for you. So if you wanted to just tuck your pelvis slightly in and just re-establish that connection with the back of your hips into the mat, that would be fine. But if that pull forward doesn't bother you, then that's fine. Just let your bones kind of sit where they want to, where it feels natural for them. Good. Well done. In a moment or two, we're going to start our hamstring stretch with our left leg. So just gently gather your legs together and extend your left leg up to the ceiling, holding behind the thighs. That's it, the thigh. And then gently pulling in, but just making sure the right sole of the foot stays connected with the floor, kneecap shines up to the ceiling. Well done. We're going to hold behind that calf. Press those hips forward into the mat once again. Breathing in. Exhaling. Good. If you want to have a little flex and a point of the left foot whilst you're there, just getting into the calves and ankles a little too, you'll be more than welcome. Well done. Really nice, guys. Good. Just about 5 seconds left here, so stretches start to feel longer if you like or dislike them, I find. And cross that left ankle onto the right knee, reach through the middle, and we're just pulling that right knee in towards us. Like on the other side though, you could just keep one hand behind, take that left hand onto the left knee, pushing the left knee forward. Good. And we're pulling in, pushing away. So the right side is pulling, the left side is pushing. Just getting that slight opposition. Well done. Good. Keep breathing here. Exhaling out. Breathing in. And exhaling out. And bring those legs down. So taking the feet outside the mat now, letting the knees drop in towards each other, maybe rolling onto the inside of the feet. Again, just a different angle for our thighs to be sitting in our hip bones, making sure that all of the range of movement that we have in our hips, it's a really big socket, nice rotation we can get in there, but we tend to kind of get a bit stiff and a bit rusty in the socket. So we do these movements to make sure that we keep that range of movement. And like before, the pressing together of the thighs probably wants to bring the hips forward. So for me, that kind of hurts. So I need to tuck my pelvis a bit. And yes, that means my knees aren't as close, but I can work on that rather than getting niggles in the low back. So you know when it's kind of like an uncomfortable pain versus like a sharp pain where you're in the wrong area. So the pressing together of my knees is giving me a bit of a uncomfortable feeling in the outside of my thighs. That's it. But the sharp pain is totally not what we want. So we're going to hug our knees into our chest now, come up, back up to a high kneeling position for me. We're going to take our hip flexor stretch. So we're going to take our right foot forward and we're going to lean into it, holding this position. So hands, fingertips can be down on the floor or they can be up on your knee, whatever works best for you. We're finding that diagonal line on the back hip. So I don't know which one you've chosen first, whichever one is good. Again, those exhales will help. Lovely. Well done, guys. Easing into it, lengthening out through the front of those hips, exactly. Just a couple more seconds here, and we're going to rock back into a hamstring stretch on that front leg. If we go, so rocking back, flexing the toes on your front leg. Now you can come down nice and low, you can stay up high, but we want to just get that stretch down the front, down the back, sorry, of your front leg, not the front of your back leg. That's the other one. Good. Well done. So like the others, as we go on, maybe you can lower yourself down a little more. Good. Well done. We've got 5 more seconds here. Lovely. And coming up to your high kneeling position, we go to the other side. So left leg coming forward for me. I don't know which one it was for you. leaning into it and getting that diagonal line with the back leg, and then either staying down, or if you wanted to come up, if that gets more intense for you, if that's what you prefer, because it's less intense, and that's absolutely fine too. Just something we can hold. So that 45 seconds starts to feel like a long time when we're in positions we don't particularly like. And it's a short time when we're in a stretch that we really do like. Well done. So with each kind of second that passes, just releasing tension in the hip. Using the breath to help that, maybe leaning further forward, just noticing where you are gripping. Good. And rocking back, toes to the ceiling, finding that stretch in the backs of the legs. Lovely, shining that chest out. Yeah, flexing the foot of the front leg if you want to. Again, like we did lying down, getting into the calf and the back of the ankle a little bit more sometimes when we do that. Well done. This is our penultimate stretch, guys. Done really well. Probably heart rate completely down now, I hope. The sweat is drying. Oh, Claire, looks like you've got a nice breeze there. Have you got a little breeze going on? Yeah. Oh, very good. All right, swing that leg round for me. 4-point kneeling. Final stretch is that lovely downward dog. Tucking your toes underneath, lifting your hips high, sending them back, looking to the feet. Well done. Drawing the abdominals in. Exhaling out. That's it, drawing in. And exhaling out. Well done. You're going to walk your feet to the center of your mats. You're going to walk your hands back. Start to roll yourself up, bone by bone. Really nice. Take the arms out to the side. Reach them up, taking your inhale. Exhale, let them go. And we're finished. Well done. Great stuff.
Thank you.
No worries.